Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Dylan here, back again, bringing you guys another video today. Now, what I'm going to be bringing you guys today is my NBA November 15th Draftkings and Fanduel video. Now, we're trying out a new format today. I'm going to be doing a webcam compared to where I normally either do like a slideshow full of pictures or like just me talking over while I'm looking at the actual Draftkings website. Let me know what you guys think of this. This does save me a lot of time, so you guys will get more videos if I do something like this. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the picks I like. Now, news did come out earlier tonight, so I recorded all my videos the night before. I analyzed the slate the day before. That way I have like more time to research, and it's just more convenient for you guys because you guys get the videos sooner. But right now, it does not look like Carmelo Anthony is going to play for tonight's slate, which that gives a huge usage bump to every other Thunder member on the team. So starting off the point guard position, I do like Russell Westbrook tonight at only $10,800 on DraftKings. He is playing the Bulls, who are currently giving up the second most points to the point guard position in their last 5 games. And like I said, Carmelo is out, which means there's a huge usage bump for Russell Westbrook. And then if we look at the home splits, Russell Westbrook is actually averaging 10 more points per game at home this year. That's insane. That's a very, very big home-road split, so that's something to keep an eye on. And then also, in the last time they did play the Bulls, which was a blowout, he still scored 55 points. So even if the Thunder do blow out the Bulls in this game, you're still going to see 55 points. At least that's what he did last time. And plus, that was with Carmelo in the game. So if Carmelo's not in the game, I'm assuming the points are going to be there. So I'm not too worried about if this game's a blowout or not, because I think Russell is going to get his value regardless. The next player that I do like tonight is Kemba Walker. Now, this is really a player that I can never get right, so maybe stay away if you don't trust me with what I've got to say. Completely understand, because I just never get this guy right. I've never recommended him to you guys, though, but on tonight's slate on DraftKings, he is only $7,400, and he gets a matchup versus Cleveland. Now, you guys know I love to target the point guards, shooting guards, and small forwards against Cleveland. Now, similar to Russell Westbrook, Kemba has a huge home road split in favor of home, and he will be playing in Charlotte tonight, so that is good. And then Kemba typically does get up to play the bigger names, such as LeBron. In his last 2 games against LeBron, he has scored 50 and 43 DraftKings points. And on a $7,400 price tag, that's like 6.5 and then 8 times value. So we do like to see that when he has good history against LeBron and the Cavs. And then also he has really good recent form. He's playing very good. He started the season slow, but he's starting to get back to the Kemba we know and love for fantasy. So I do like Kemba tonight. Now, the next point guard I do like for you guys tonight is a GPP play, and that is Lonzo Ball. Now, I told you guys to play him the night before he got 70 points. Then I said don't play him last night, or 2 nights ago, because I'm like, he's not going to do good. He was bad. And tonight, I'm now telling you to play him. Typically, Lonzo does better in higher-paced games, or games where he just has an absolutely beautiful matchup. But he gets a good fast-paced matchup tonight against the 76ers, who are currently giving up the 5th most points to point guards in their last 5 games. And the thing I like about Lonzo tonight, and why I like him for GPP, he's not really cash games. He's never going to be a safe play, but everybody's going to be off of him. I don't see him having any ownership here just because he let so many people down 2 nights ago. And then, like I said, I do like the pace for Lonzo. But I don't really have too much to say about Lonzo. I would just say if you're going to make 10 lineups, throw him in one. He should be a very high-risk, high-reward type of player. And then some value at the point guard position I have for you guys tonight. Like I say every night until they move his price, until he does bad, I'm just going to keep recommending him. And that's Ish Smith at $3,700. They've actually lowered his price, which is kind of ridiculous considering he scored like 30, 25, and 28 points in his last 3 games. But I mean, anyways, he gets a matchup versus the Bucks tonight, who we just saw Lonzo destroy earlier in the week. And then also, we just saw Mario Chalmers just 2 nights ago destroy the Bucks. He was the backup point guard, and Ish Smith's the backup point guard, so I mean, just saying. And like I said, his price is static. It doesn't really move, and then he's consistent. For your value, you want to be very confident in your value because value is going to win you money. So when your value is consistently dropping like 6x, 7x value, that's what you like to see. So I really do like Ish Smith tonight as a value point guard. Now, the top shooting guard that I'm going to be running again tonight, like I did 2 nights ago, is Donovan Mitchell. Now, we just saw the shooting guards for the Cavs torch this New York Knicks team. So JR had a decent game. He was way over value. Wade had a great game, and then Korver had 19 points in the fourth quarter. Like, Donovan Mitchell shoots that shot. And I told you he was a good play the other night, and he did good. So with Gobert being out, Donovan Mitchell is seeing this usage increase. And when all the shooting guards are just torching this Knicks team, I do like Donovan Mitchell in the spot he is in tonight, especially considering they're not really raising Mitchell's price, which is nice. Now, another shooting guard I like that should not garner that much ownership tonight is Kentavius Caldwell Pope. This isn't really a sexy play. Nobody really likes playing Kentavius, but he is going up against Philly tonight, who just has been giving it up to shooting guards. We just saw Lou Williams destroy them 2 nights ago, and they're giving up the second most points to the shooting guard position in their last 5 games. And Kentavious I can't even say his name. Let's just call him KCP, right? KCP is playing well in these games where he gets to go up against fast-paced teams. And at 5,100, I wouldn't really say he's a GPP play because we know the ceiling is not that high for Kentavious, but it's definitely a great cash game play if you're looking for 5x value. Now, a cheap shooting guard that I do love tonight is Raymond Felton, the backup point guard for the Thunder, but he is shooting guard eligible on DraftKings. He is only 3,400, and he's going to get extra playing time if this game is a blowout, like I'm assuming. I don't think that Chicago is going to be able to hang with OKC, but hey, that's better for Raymond Felton because the last time they played, Oklahoma City did blow out Chicago, so he got extra run in that offense, and he put up 33 DraftKings points. So at 3,400, if he replicated that, that'd be 10x value. So I absolutely love Raymond Felton as a value shooting guard tonight. Now, my play of the night is going to be LeBron James at 10-9 on DraftKings at the small forward position. Now, I just want to read you guys some of the game log LeBron has, because I remember I was staying in Charlotte last year, one of the times he played them, when he put up a 79-point performance. He's also put up a 65 and then a 56 in the last 3 times he's played them. So that's 5x, 7x, and 8x value right there alone in the last 3 times he's played them. Charlotte is also currently the second worst team to the small forward position in their last 5 games, which is what LeBron plays. LeBron plays point guard. LeBron plays everywhere, but he's a small forward, so it's nice to see that. And then also, this game has a 217 over-under, with the Cavaliers actually being the underdog. So I do like LeBron on the road as an underdog. That's a great position for LeBron to be in. And I think he has to be, at least in, like, if you're making, like, 10 lineups, I'd say throw LeBron in about 8, just in case he doesn't do too well. And then another value, well, this isn't really value. This is just more of an interesting play. I love Paul George tonight at 8.5. And something I didn't even notice, he's very sneakily on fire right now. I saw the game where he put up 70 DraftKings points, but he also just scored 60 DraftKings points. It looks like with Carmelo Anthony out of the offense, Paul George sees a huge bump in usage, and I do love that. And at 8.5, he gets to get a matchup against Paul Zipser, who is a terrible defender. He has a negative 0.003 defensive win share, which your average person is going to have a 0.03. So just a terrible defender, and he also has a 113 defensive rating, which is god-awful. So overall, I like George tonight in this spot. He is kind of getting up there in price compared to where he's been at all season, but I don't mind it considering Carmelo Anthony should be missing this game tonight. And then somebody that I do like for cash tonight, he's not a sexy play at all. A lot of the mid-range today isn't too really good, so I may be going stars and scrubs in a lot of lineups, at least for my GPPs, and that's Buddy Hield at 5,100. This is a very consistent player. He's going to go out here and hit you your 5x value, get you those 25 points. And then he's really just a cash gameplay for me. I couldn't really find too much mid-range at the small forward position tonight. But Buddy Hield should get you your 25 points you're looking for, and he should be a lock for your cash games. Now, the power forward that I am going to be rolling tonight, at least the expensive one, is Demarcus Cousins. Demarcus Cousins does play center for the New Orleans Pelicans, but I do like him because he is eligible at power forward, and he gets a matchup versus Jonas Valanciunas. And I do love this because Jonas Valanciunas is just now getting back from injury, and the DVP doesn't really show this, but Jonas Valanciunas is a terrible defender, and he's not really a rebounder either. And Demarcus Cousins should have his way with this small Toronto lineup. You know, Serge Ibaka is not going to stop him. He's small, so I really like Demarcus Cousins here to get a high rebound floor, and then he's just a safe play at 11,000. He's been getting you on average 62 DraftKings points at home, which would be 6x value. That'd be great here in this spot, and I do like Demarcus Cousins. I think he's a very safe play tonight. Now, I really do like the value down here at the power forward position. I do like Jerami Grant at 4,300. This is another Thunder player that I think could benefit if this game is a blowout. He did score 22 last time in his extended run when he played the Chicago Bulls. That would be 5x value in tonight's scenario. He is safe. I just like him. There's not really a whole lot I can say. He's in the starting lineup too, which is good. So even if it's not a blowout, he's going to get good run. And at 4,300, he's been able to get you at least 25, 22. I said that backwards. 22 to 25 points every time he gets the minutes. So he's safe tonight. He can be put in your cash games as salary relief. And then somebody that nobody should be on tonight is a guy named Caleb Swanigan. He plays for the Portland Trailblazers, and he has the best DVP matchup tonight, at least for the power forward position. He gets the Orlando Magic, Aaron Gordon is a great offensive player, don't get me wrong, but on defense is a whole other story. They have been giving up the most points to the power forward position the Magic have in their last 5 games. And Swanigan's going to get the start because Al-Farouq Aminu is out, and he's only 3,900, so I think he is going to at least get you 20 points tonight in this great DVP matchup, and he's safe salary relief. That's just what I'm looking for tonight in my value. There's not too much high-end value, but there's value that's going to be able to be very safe. Now let's go ahead and move on to the center position. Now at the center position, one of my favorite plays of the night is Andre Drummond at 9,000. He is the best rebounder in the NBA, and he gets a matchup against the worst rebounding team in the NBA. There's not a lot I have to say there. At 9,000, he does score a lot of points, real-life points too. And when you add that with the rebounds he should get in this matchup, I do like Drummond. He only needs 45 points, which is very reasonable for him. Now, I also like Marc Gasol tonight. I told you guys about him the other night when he played Milwaukee, and he came through for us. He got us 37 Draftkings points, which is what we needed for the cash games. That's what I recommended you using him as a cash game play. And he gets a matchup against Indiana tonight. So he goes from getting the best DVP matchup in the last 5 games to the second best DVP matchup. Indiana has been no good to centers in their last 5 games. And he's also just a very consistent cash game player. This isn't somebody, well, we have seen him. He does flash a high ceiling, Marc Gasol does. But you always feel confident putting him into your cash game lineup because he rarely misses value, especially at 7,500 with a very good DVP matchup. And the last play I do like tonight, guys, is Brook Lopez. This is a cheaper center play if you just don't have money and you can't afford Drummond or Gasol. I do like Lopez as he has the 3rd best DVP matchup. If you guys could see what I did there. Best, 2nd best, 3rd best. You know what I'm saying. But he gets to go up against Philly. Now, Joel Embiid is a great two-way player, but for some reason in his last 5 games, he hasn't really been able to hold the centers down too much. And Brook Lopez is a player that we've seen plays better at a faster pace. That's just something that he loves to do. And he gets a very, very plus pace matchup as he's on a fast-paced team and he's playing Philly, which is another fast-paced team. So overall, he should be able to get you your 5x value, and he could be a great tournament play because if he can pull Joel Embiid out to the 3-point line, that could create a lot of opportunities for him. But that's all I got for you guys today. I'm sorry if you don't like the face cam videos. I'm just testing different things out on my channel. It saves me a lot of time. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, go ahead and smack a like. Let's see if we can get 150 likes on this video, guys. I know you guys can do it. If you guys are watching right now, go ahead and smack that like button. Comment down below. What should you guys comment down below? Comment down below a random number I'm thinking of 1 to 100. And if you guys do guess it, I will shout you out in tomorrow's video. Let me know what you guys think of the picks down below. Let me know all that stuff. Subscribe if you guys are new. But I'll go ahead and catch you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm out.